Hey guys, Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassin TV. I want to talk to you today about a topic that has become, one of those things that's a little bit of a pet peeve. So, with social media forums and other, methods for helping each other out, there's one thing that, again, there's no way to say it other than it's just one of those pet peeves. Got a message from Greg Massa from Alabama talking about, hey man, there's this trend on the kayak bass fishing page where when people ask for help, they don't really get help. They get that person restating their opinion. And let me give you an example. So a guy posts, hey, I'm looking for a kayak and I've narrowed it down to the Jackson Coosa HD and the Wilderness Systems Attack. What do you guys think? And then the first response is, get a Hobie Pro Angler, or you should take a look at the Predator XL, or some guy says, I've narrowed it down to the Predator XL and the CUDA. And the first response is, get a Wilderness Systems Attack. And so here's the deal. If someone is asking for help and they say that they've done the due diligence to the point that they've narrowed it down to 2 kayaks, give them the benefit of the doubt. If they say the same thing about a paddle, a PFD, a lure, the best help you can give somebody is answering the question that they actually ask. Another one that's frustrating for me. Hey guys, looking to get into kayak fishing, and I thought about getting a kayak, but my budget's $1,000. What do you think? And the first response is somebody posting an $1,800 kayak, a $3,000 kayak, and saying, hey man, save your money. You don't want to waste your money getting one of them cheap kayaks. You're just going to spend more money in the long run, blah, blah, blah. There's 2 problems with that, 2 major problems. There's a lot of little problems, but there's 2 really big problems with that. One, you're delaying that person getting into the sport and falling in love with it. And 2, they may not have the money to get into the sport at that level at that point. But here's the thing about a kayak that's sub $1,000. You really are renting it, because you can buy a kayak for $1,000, paddle it for a year, or under $1,000, paddle it for a year and sell it for a couple $100 as long as it's in good shape, less than what you paid for it, and upgrade, because there's always somebody else that's in that position a year or so later. To be honest with you, if you're entering the market and you're looking for a brand new, or looking for a kayak, try used first. Used may be the way for you to decide the style, the type, and the tech, the accoutrements, the little small things that you want on a boat and don't want on a boat. So to be honest with you, the number one thing that I hear is demo, 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 and that's great too, but sometimes you're going to go to places where even the place that you're demoing it is going to try to steer you in another direction because they've got a boat with a better margin, or they got one that they need to clear out, and whatever. So find an angler that's got a boat that's that boat or similar if you can, and paddle it for sure. I can't argue with that logic. But if you have a budget, stay within that budget and just get out on the water. That's the most important step, the first step. But here's what this video is about. If people are asking for advice, and it even happens here on Kayak Bassin TV, hey man, what's the best kayak for a guy that's 320 pounds? And then somebody invariably, because they're on a pro staff or because they have a particular boat that they like, post their recommendation that's not even near what a 320-pound person would need. So try to do me a favor, try to do us a favor, try to make this community better by actually answering the question that's asked, by actually respecting the fact that someone has done a bit of due diligence on their own, and don't poo-poo on their question by coming over the top. Whether you're on that pro staff, whether it's your favorite boat and you really feel passionate that that person might not have taken a good enough look at it. If someone comes on and says, hey, I'm looking at any boat out there, what are your recommendations? Chime in, they ask for it. But if somebody comes in with a very specific question, please don't try to steer them in an opposite direction or come in with a totally unrelated suggestion. It doesn't benefit them, it doesn't benefit us, and it definitely doesn't help the sport. So anyway, guys, I'm Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassin TV. Just wanted to make this quick message. As you were watching this video, the little things were popping up, so we are still doing the subscriber secret scramble. Unscramble that word, post it in the comments below. This is going to get a little bit harder as we move on. We're winning some awesome KBF swag. We're going to pick 3 winners in the next video, and then after that we're going to do 2 more videos, and of those 5, one of you guys is going to win a chance to come fishing with me. So thanks for all the support. Do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have, and when you subscribe, make sure you turn on that little notifications thing so you get the notification that I've put out a new video, and I'm going to start cranking these things out so we can do a lot more interaction. So again, this is real talk. I don't know what I'm calling this segment yet, but it's basically me just talking about topics that are hot, getting it out to you so it's news you can use. And anyway, comment below if there's something you want me to talk about. We'll see you next time.